This is a Bitcoin warning because Bitcoin has been pumping beautifully to the upside, but has been doing so during the course of this weekend. And this might be very dangerous, so we'll need to talk about that. However, my Ethereum trade is now 275k in a profit. Need to give a big trading update while Bitcoin is breaking back above crucial resistance. So a lot of things we need to talk about in today's update video. So as always, let's get started with a shorter time frame. And in a shorter time frame, Bitcoin is still perfectly trading inside of this consolidation range. Right now, we are trying to break back above this previous high. And if we do confirm a break above that previous high, I definitely do think that Bitcoin can easily push much higher to about 120k, 121k price target. So let's see whether we're going to be seeing a real break to the upside, not just a liquidity grab. Anyways, the Bitcoin price action has been playing out absolutely perfectly because we have been having a look into this symmetrical triangle pattern, and we have been seeing a break to the upside yesterday because of this news that we have been having. We broke above the 113k price level, and boom, the Bitcoin price is pushing even higher and we are making a very nice profit. Ethereum is also tagging the range highs now, but we'll talk about Ethereum and my trades a little bit later towards this video. Anyways, there's definitely a big warning signal we will need to discuss because we've been starting this pump already on a Sunday and during the course of the weekend, and because of that, we have opened up another CME gap down below. Now, usually, these CME gaps tend to be getting filled pretty quickly, so this might be a bit of a warning signal that we could come back down and then push even higher, because definitely Bitcoin is breaking back above key resistance now. This horizontal level of resistance and the bull and bear market support band, we are breaking back above it for Bitcoin now, and I have been saying if Bitcoin can break back above that 113k level, back above the bull and bear market support band, and back above this horizontal level of resistance, well then definitely new highs are going to be on the table. And well, Bitcoin is doing that exactly now. We've been perfectly positioned in the market with our Ethereum long position that we opened up with our Platinum group, and you can join for free with the first link down below. Now, in the case that we do get a rejection and in the case that we do come back down to fill up the CME gap, well, we could perfectly retest the breakout back above the bull and bear market support band and testing this previous resistance back into support. That could be an amazing opportunity, which I might share in my Platinum group. So if you want a trading update on that, join the Platinum group now with the first link down below. Anyways, our game plan and theory is perfectly playing out. Like I've been sharing many times, I would still like to remain optimistic about the crypto markets. I would still like to be long in the markets because of all of these reasons here, and that has been exactly the right approach. Now, gold is starting to consolidate now, and it looks to be like money is starting to flow back into Bitcoin. This always happens. Gold pumps first, and then once gold cools off, well, the money starts to flow from gold into Bitcoin. And that is starting to happen now. In 2 days' time, we are about to see another FOMC meeting with a very, very high probability of seeing another rate cut. 96.7% of seeing another rate cut. This is going to be bullish for the markets and it's going to be stimulating the markets even further to the upside. Most likely, quantitative tightening is going to be stopping, and this will be very bullish for Ethereum and for our altcoins. Anyways, definitely, even though most of these CME gaps tend to get filled pretty quickly, well, it could just be that the narrative right now is too strong and we're just going to be pumping even further for Bitcoin. However, I do think that a safe approach is usually always to not FOMO in, especially not after a Sunday pump. I have also taken off a little bit of profits from my Ethereum trade, like I've said in my Platinum group, which you can join with the first link down below. Well, I've set a nice bump in the market. My Ethereum trade is up 250k, right now 275k, and I just took out 50% of profits at the top of this range, which was my first initial target we have discussed many times. I have been targeting that 4.3k level approximately many times, and we have hit. So I did take out 50% of my trade because definitely the warning signals are there that we could see a bit more of a retracement. But also, I do not want to be left out if we're going to be pumping even further, especially not in this last part of the cycle where Ethereum is expected to be stronger versus Bitcoin. So I do think that this is the right approach, shaving off a little bit of profits from my trade. And yeah, if we do see that retracement, this might present us with a very good opportunity in the market, which will be shared in a platinum group. And yes, even though the long-term Bitcoin charts are looking very dangerous and are screaming for cycle tops, that doesn't mean that in a shorter time frame we cannot pump to the upside ever so slightly. We can even hit new all-time highs, which are definitely still on the table, like I have mentioned. If we are going to be breaking above the 113k level, new all-time highs are still on the table, even though all of these long-term charts are looking very dangerous. This is exactly what I've been saying in the last couple of weeks, and I have been longing Ethereum. Why did I go long on Ethereum? It is basically because if the cycle top is already in for Bitcoin and we're just going to be making a lower high now for Bitcoin, well, historically speaking, during that event, Ethereum has still put in new all-time highs. So even if the cycle top is already in and this is just going to be another lower high, well then still Ethereum is, historically speaking, going to be outperforming. Now, if Bitcoin is going to be hitting new all-time highs and is just going to be pushing even higher, well then, of course, Ethereum is also just going to follow. And right now, well, Ethereum is pushing back above the 4.1k level, which was the most important level for Ethereum to break back above. On the 2-week time frame, this is looking extremely bullish. Look at all of the wicks on the downside we are creating now. Still managing to hold above the previous resistance, turning into support, still trading inside of this range over here, waiting to break back to the upside and break into new all-time highs, which I definitely do think are on the table for Ethereum. I still do believe that Ethereum will be hitting new all-time highs for this cycle. And Ethereum compared to Bitcoin might just be on the verge of a big breakout that is starting now. If we're having a look into this downtrending resistance, well, it is looking like we might be breaking out now. We are getting a bit of a rejection in a shorter time frame, but definitely it is looking like we're getting a breakout now. And if we are seeing that valid breakout, well, the next leg to the upside, like over here, like over here, and like over here, might be getting initiated now. So everything is basically lining up beautifully for Ethereum. Anyways, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself as well, check out that second link down below because you can claim some big deposit bonuses, a 50% deposit bonus, a free $100 coupon by just creating an account with VX with my link down below, and also a 25% trading fee discount. Check out that link down below and claim your bonuses and now start trading over on weeks. Anyways, let's see the reaction for Bitcoin from this level of resistance. If you want any further real-time updates, make sure to join the Platinum group with the first link down below because I'll be sharing everything over here. And anyways, guys, with that being said, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.